Hi, I'm Michael Bingham. During this presentation, you will hear from David Slachter and Eric Liu, and we're the founders of XHours. There are 350 million surveillance cameras worldwide, but what many people don't know is that most of these cameras are not actively monitored by humans. These cameras are often useful for review of a crime or incident after it has already happened. They're useless while a crime is occurring. Institutions lack the resources to monitor these cameras in real time for crimes. Over half of violent crime in monitored areas go unreported in the US. 3% of revenue is lost in preventable shoplifting call tape, and it takes 15 minutes for authorities to arrive on scene after a crime or accident has occurred. In short, there is no practical solution to cost effectively and efficiently monitor large networks of cameras with accuracy. Thus, we created Iris, an AI that analyzes these footages in real time to detect and report crimes and accidents. Iris watches these security cameras in real time and immediately alerts the authorities whenever she sees something suspicious, violent, or abnormal. Iris leverages existing infrastructure because we're a software solution that integrates with existing cameras, which causes us to be both cost effective for us and our client, being 70% cheaper than the existing solution, human monitoring.
Our algorithm analyzes security camera footage 24/7 in the cloud to identify abnormalities. For example, if a vandalism were to occur, our service would send a clip of that event to Noonlight, which is a human verification service. If they determine that the situation is dire enough, they will then contact the police to be sent to that location immediately. The owner of the business is also notified via a web interface and a text directly to their phone. So walking through our dashboard real quick, we have a demo account set up. And as you can see, here are some sample events that would be recorded in a situation. As you can see, a weapon detected event shows up. So here we can view a clip of the detected event. And this is where our software actually picked up that there was a gun. As you can see, there it is. Now right here, you can go into the contact book and modify the contacts that would be notified when an event like this occurred. And you can also go right here to view the cameras that you have hooked up to Iris.
So we have a subscription-based pricing model. For each camera, we charge $500 annually or $60 monthly. For larger orders like those from law enforcement agencies and large chain businesses, we usually work around their budgets to give them customized plans that are the most cost-effective. We have been working with commercial customers that are mainly retailers, schools, neighborhoods, and office buildings. We're also in the process of helping multiple law enforcement agencies and correctional facilities to automate threat detection. And at the end of April, we're entering into a trial with the West Palm Beach Police Department in Florida. In addition, we work with CCTV manufacturers, VMS companies, and smart city companies to integrate Iris into their systems and help their customers.
Unlike our existing competitors in this relatively new space who focus primarily on gun detection, ours can detect over 13 different abnormalities in dangerous situations, ranging from shootings, fights, and even car accidents. Being hardware agnostic, we provide seamless remote integration with any security camera. Whatever a human calls the police for, ours does, and that's something our competitors cannot say.
Awesome. Thanks, Michael. How you doing today?
No, well, what about you?
Not too bad. Thanks for joining. Hey, jumping right into the first question here. How do you access some of this data to train your model in terms of kind of security and affordability? Can you talk around that?
Yeah, so as far as how we access our data sets, a large portion of our data sets are compiled of open source data sets that we found from partnering with different universities that do a lot of research in computer vision. Aside from that, another large portion of our data sets are proprietary. We actually collect different actors enacting different scenes like robberies, fights, shootings, etc. So in total, that we get a lot of our data sets, both from open source data sets and also proprietary mixture that we create ourselves.
Okay, makes sense. And can you talk around a little bit around the data privacy? I mean, when you're collecting all this information, how is it stored? Who owns it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we own our data set since a lot of it, most of it is proprietary. Aside from that, we don't actually identify the criminal. We only identify the crime, so we don't do any facial recognition. So a lot of that is how we kind of get rid of the privacy issues and concerns. We don't actually identify people either on trainer data sets or when we're actually identifying abnormalities and crimes occurring. We only identify the situation, not any people that's there.
Okay, and maybe just the last question. Can you talk a little bit about the roadmap? What's upcoming in your plans?
Yeah, so thus far we've raised 100,000 from Right Side Capital. After completing our seed round of about 500K, we're targeting to close sometime at the end of this month. We're using most of that for marketing and advertising, pretty much just brand presence, and also exploring different use cases for our models, particularly during the COVID-19 situation. We found there's actually a lot of construction companies that we're currently working with. Initially, we're more so targeting towards crime detection, but they're more so interested in us detecting different safety hazards and ensuring that people are wearing safety helmets during construction, working on construction sites. So right now, how our roadmap is looking is pretty much just determining different use cases for a particular product and exploring from there, and also partnering with different CCTV camera manufacturers and scaling our sales and revenue through there.
Awesome. Michael, thanks so much for your time, and definitely thanks for the insights for XIRIS.
Thank you as well.
Awesome.